What is going on, beautiful people? I am Chev. If you're new here, welcome Wagwan. Make sure you're subscribed down below. We are about to do the fullest boho braids I have ever done. And the hair that we're using today is from Wowafrican.com. This is their boho Burmese curl human bulk hair, and we're using 22 inches. I end up using 3.5 packs of this hair, and I need y'all to see how this hair is full when it's combed out. Like, look how full this is. I'm going on vacation. I'm going to Carnival, and I wanted this hair to look like a wig. I wanted braids, but I wanted super curly hair, so we're gonna make it happen, okay? So the hair that we're using is the Expression braiding hair in 32 inches. You want that to be short, okay? Because we need more curly hair than braiding hair. And of course, my ever faithful braiding gel, the pure natural braiding gel. Love it. If you have low porosity hair or you always get like white cast when you use braiding gel, use this gel, babe. It costs a little penny, but it is so good. The ingredients list is short. It is like really moisturizing on the hair. Your hair doesn't dry out when you take the braids out. It is perfect. Now I'm showing you the back because of course y'all know I do my braids in the back off camera. That is the trial in the back, okay? It is never super perfect. It is me trying to get the hang of the hair before I actually show you the process, okay? So I'm gonna use the pure natural to part my hair neat as possible. Then I use a little bit just to make sure that parting space is neat. You don't need a lot. When you use a lot, that is when it's gonna look cakey and crazy. So first things first, I put in the curly piece of hair because like I said, I want this to be full from root to tip. So we're starting with the curly hair first. Then once I braid that in a little bit, I go in with a little piece of the Expression braiding hair. Then I braid a little bit more and put in another piece. I only use 2 small pieces of the Expression braiding hair per braid. That is it. The rest of it is all curly hair. And the reason why I use the Expression braiding hair is because my hair is on the shorter side and I wanted a little bit more length. If your hair is longer than mine, you really don't need to even use braiding hair. You can just use the human curly bulk hair that we're using for the full effect. Because you're using so much, it actually acts as the braiding hair itself. So you don't need the extra hair, and it's gonna make the hair lighter. It's gonna make it movable. It's gonna make everything just great. And you don't even have to worry about it like, you know, like you're thinking like, oh my God, is my hair gonna hold up? If you watch my previous video, I did boho braids on my sister's hair, and her hair is longer. And it's been 2 months. That girl knows how to preserve her hair, okay? And her hair is holding up great as if I use regular braiding hair. So this is just for the length. If you need more length, you use some braiding hair. But if not, girl, just go straight in with the human hair. And as you see, I'm using a lot. I use at least 12 pieces per braid. And once I reach the bottom of how long I want it, I create a knot with the end of the Expression braiding hair and I put glue on that. You do not put glue on your natural hair. You don't put the glue anywhere. You always braid beyond your hair, and then you cut off the excess like long straight piece, and that is it. Then I use I use the scissors to just clean up any flyaways, anything sticking out, anything like that. And I do it for each one so that I don't have to go over it again once I'm done. Because once I'm done braiding, I am done braiding. So this is what it is looking like. Look how full it is. So now I'm going to continue to show you how I do this. And let me tell you, once I get closer and closer to the top, it's the closer I use the curly hairs together at the top of the braid. So like you saw, it is the first piece of hair that goes in. You want it to look like curly hair from the roots. Okay, like you need that to be full, and that is how I get my braids to look like I'm actually wearing a sew-in or a wig. This is the perfect type of vacation hair because it is human hair. And just think about like if you wore a curly wig, you still have to put water in it, you still have to put mousse in it, you still have to make sure that it looks moisturized on your trip or every day. So it's the same thing with these type of braids. It does take some maintenance, but girl, how beautiful these braids look at the end is so worth the maintenance. And it's not even like a crazy amount of doing on vacation. All you need is some water and mousse. and some oil sheen if you want the extra shine. But that is it. Like it doesn't take anything more than 5 minutes to be ready with the curly hair like this. And if you do water activities, like say you go in the beach or you get your hair wet and it's full of, I don't know, sand, something, just shampoo and condition it. And that is it. Shampoo, condition it, and use your diffuser if you have on vacation, or if not, just let it air dry with some mousse. That is it. Like, I promise you, it's not that hard. If you like sweat in the back of your neck, of course you're gonna get some tangling at the nape or the nape, however you pronounce it. But all you need is to just detangle. Spray some water. It is human curly hair. It is the best type of human curly hair. The quality is everything. I wore this on vacation to Antigua for Carnival. And if you know Caribbean Carnival, there's Juve, there's paint, there's water, there's oil, there's all type of everything. And it survived the whole trip, coming home, everything. All I needed to do was wash out any type of gunk I had in there, put my mousse in, and the hair was good. So like you saw, I put in multiple pieces of curly hair, and this is how it's looking all together. Full. Now let me tell you something. If you went to a braider, of course, girl, the price is a price. It is a lot of work. I don't even want to tell y'all how long this took me, okay? I did it in sections because I wasn't going to sit and do it in one sitting. I actually did half my hair the day before and then came back the next morning and did the rest because I wasn't going to sit and do the whole thing because it did take some time. It took me at least, I must say, 12 to 14 hours to achieve this, but the final results was worth it. I saved my money, I used quality human hair, and I got the look that I wanted. So if you go to a braider and you ask them to do this super full, don't be shocked by the price. It will cost some money. So that is why I am here, girl, so that you can buy the quality human hair and you sit down and you spend the weekend and you do it yourself. And you will love it, okay? You will love it because it's so full too. You don't even have to be the perfect braider because the human hair is hiding the imperfections of how I am doing these braids, okay? They are, as long as it's snug enough and tight enough, you do it as neat as you can. It's not going to be a perfect braid because you are not a braider, okay? You are trying, but it will look good. It will if you believe it. And y'all know it's been years of me not knowing how to braid, and then I eventually got it. It's still not perfect, but it looks good. Every time I go somewhere, people's like, girl, who did your braids? And the proudness in my heart be like, girl, it was me. I asked for this and I did it, okay? So I'm just gonna show you some more how I feed in each piece. And it did take some time for me because like you saw, this video is kind of sped up, but it still looks like I'm going in slow motion because I take my time. I take my time and I do these because I don't have any braids falling out. I've never had an issue where I did my braids with how I feed them in and I have braids falling behind me. It has never happened for me. Never. So make sure you're watching my technique to make sure that you don't get that type of embarrassment either for braids to be falling out like, no ma'am, Miss Pam. So if you need to re-watch this video, if you need to slow it down, there's a slow down option on YouTube that you can slow down the video to just see my hand movement, the placement of each hair, and you can actually see how much hair I put in. Like I said, once I get to the top, I put them closer together on top than the bottom. Like you can see how spaced out it is at the bottom, but on top, it is full. Now, girl, this is 3.5 packs of hair. I could have gone all 4 if I wanted to, but I'm like, Chev, relax. Like, girl, relax. It's a lot of hair. You don't even have to use too much in the back, to be honest. As long as you put enough in the front at the top, girl, it is gorgeous. Look how full this is, but don't be frightened right now. Like, look how it looks when it's wet. It looks like a curly wig sewn in from the back, and I am obsessed. Now I'm going to go in with some mousse. This is the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl Mousse. I use this throughout the vacation because it's a very hydrating mousse. It doesn't let the hair get crunchy. It is still soft. It works well in the Caribbean heat. Like I said, all you need is some water, mousse, and if you want extra shine, bring a little small bottle of oil sheen. Look how good that is combing out with the comb. Like, where do you see the shedding, girl? Where do you see the hair falling out? Like, we are going to run our fingers through that. We're going to comb it out. Like, look at that. Look at the bounce of the curl. Look at the luster. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm making sure that I get the mousse all over because the hair is thick. So you want to section it and make sure you get it all over so you can get your curls to come together. And then I'm extra, so I need the shine, honey. So I'm gonna go in with my oil sheen on my scalp. I'm gonna put it on the hair itself and allow it to air dry. So for the final touches, I'm just gonna swoop my edges. I use the She Balm edge control. Listen, in the Caribbean heat, that edge control does not work, okay? So find what works for you. I feel like the Got to Be Glued in the Yellow Tube works great, but you gotta put some mousse on it and tie that down for the Caribbean sun because my edges were going crazy with the She Balm. But anyways, girl, like, look at this fullness. Like, this is only for the girlies that wants a curly hair on vacation or for the rest of the summer or the fall or wherever. And you don't want to deal with the lace, girl. You don't want to deal with the lace. You don't want to deal with the leave out. Get you this super full boho braids. My goodness. Do you see how full this is? When I was looking at it, I'm like, girl, we really did that because look how full and luscious this hair is. Obsessed. Let me know what you think about this style. All the details will be in the description box down below. I love y'all so much for watching. Go on, big up on yourself. Bye, guys.